How was that not planned? Because it worked so well.
Yeah.
It's insane. What were you planning on doing? The shoe polish on the megaphone originated from a prank played on British director Michael Winner on the set of his movies. Hugh Wilson decided to use the gag after he heard the story from a crew member. Director Hugh Wilson stated that when it came time to film the driving scenes with Hightower at 2:30 a.m., the actor originally cast as the angry driver was found passed out drunk in his trailer, so Hugh himself ended up playing the role as the angry driver into whom Hightower crashes. While filming the obstacle course scene, the first man to scale the wall propelled himself so high that he broke one of his lower limbs upon landing.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's getting into the part, I guess. In addition to playing Jones, Michael Winslow also supplied the voice for all public address announcement heard by the Academy, which makes a lot of sense because he fakes it a lot of times. And of course, because of what this movie is, most of these notes are about the legacy of this film, because there's a lot of shit to talk about.
This is
not just this film.
This is like classic 80s right here we're talking about.
There's a lot of shit that goes along with it, because this film kind of went on, this franchise kind of went on and on and on and on.
Paul, we're not going to get the most of them.
Yeah. Paul Maslansky says the original feedback on the film was that it was not gross enough. Quote, "What are you trying to do, make a Dan Tootsie?" said one executive. "Paul, it doesn't fit the formula. It needs more flatulence, more slobbiness, more TNA," said another. Did it?
It needs more dick and fart and boob humor?
Apparently.
All right, well, it's in the 80s.
I mean, it had a fair amount, but I mean...
It had enough. It
didn't need it. The story was strong enough that it didn't need it. This isn't fucking Porky's. The film opened in the number one spot on 1,587 U.S. theaters on March 23rd, 1984, to a first weekend total gross of $8.6 million. The film went on to gross $81.2 million domestically, becoming the sixth highest grossing American film of 1984.
Well done, you.
There you go. The movie was the most successful film of 1984 in West Germany. Because why the hell not?
I love those factoids.
Yep.
Like, somebody somewhere had to fucking research that. Mm-hmm. Like, what was the most popular movie in 1984 in West Germany?
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to go through the box office numbers.
Mm-hmm. Somebody somewhere is like, that's an interesting factoid. I'm going to throw that up there on IMDb, because I'm pretty confident that's where I got that from. This is the first film Maslansky made for the lad company that made money. In fact, Police Academy made as much money as his last film, The Right Stuff, lost.
Jesus.
Yeah. So, in all fairness, they broke even. As much as The Right Stuff now is looked back upon as a classic, it made fucking nothing. Although it was a commercial success, it received mixed reception, with the consensus being Police Academy is a rude, crude, and proudly sophomoric. No, it's not. Which is either a commendation or a ringing endorsement, depending on your taste in comedy.
It's a little sophomoric.
A little bit, but it's
sophomoric to, like, the critic, you know what I mean?
Well,
your average critic who's gonna, like, thumb their nose at a movie like this.
I'll save it. I was gonna save it for my review of the flick, but I will put this is the kind of movie that can only be made in the 70s and 80s, because it's what I would call intelligence in its stupidity. It's cleverly stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whereas you get films like this nowadays that are just stupid.
Yeah.
And there's no thought into them. There is something here. This was crafted into something. Roger Ebert of the Chicago Sun-Times gave the film 0 stars out of 4, commenting that it's really something. It's so bad. Maybe you should pool your money and draw straws and send one guy off to rent it so that in the future, whenever you think you're sitting through a bad comedy, he could shake his head and chuckle tolerantly and explain that you don't know what bad is.
No, you don't know what bad is, Mr. Ebert.
Considering the score he gave to the movie I just finished the notes for, this is fucking shocking. And I'll explain to you off mic, but we'll get to that
Fair enough.
in a few weeks. But Steve Guttenberg said, "I remember sitting with my manager watching a screening. He turned to me and said, 'This is the biggest piece of junk I've ever seen.' The term tackleberry has become a standard in private security industry to denote an officer who is extraordinarily fond of firearms and other high-tech equipment." So they've literally added to culture. Following the success, 6 sequels have been produced between 1985 and 1994, respectively, with a fair amount of the cast, mostly cadets, returning with each sequel. With Michael Winslow, David Graff, and George Gaines, the only actors who have appeared in all 7 Police Academy films. This is, however, a general consensus of declining quality with each film.
No kidding.
Yeah. Paul Maslansky originally envisioned 10 Police Academy movies.
Jesus.
An animated series entitled Police Academy was also known as Police Academy. The animated series was produced by Ruby Spears Productions and Warner Brothers Television. It ran from September 1988 to September 1989, lasting 2 seasons with 65 episodes produced. I didn't realize it lasted that long. I remember watching it as a kid, not really liking it, but only seeing like 4 episodes before I never saw it again.
Yeah.
Weird. Police Academy the series was a 1997 live-action show based on the films, comprising 26 hour-long episodes. It was produced by Warner Brothers Television and Protocol Entertainment. Michael Winslow reprised his role from the films, the only cast member from the films to have a recurring role on the show, although several others made the occasional guest appearance. Steve Guttenberg mentions in his biography, The Gutenberg Bible, which is the best title ever, that Donovan Scott filmed home movies during filming. According to Gutenberg, there is a very funny, touching, and unreleased documentary that he made of the shoot. Some of this footage will be seen publicly for the first time in the documentary, What an Institution, the story of Police Academy, which as of yet has not been released.
I can't wait.
I know.
Because that'll be good.
Pretty much every
Think
movie...
they'll talk about, like, is it like Police Academy as in Police Academy just the one, or Police Academy as like a franchise?
I think the franchise, I'm guessing.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of funny that every movie we're covering this month has a documentary in production. It's kind of funny.
Even the one we're doing at the end?
Definitely the one, there's I think 2 for the one at the end. You're surprised by that one?
No. What I'm saying is, I don't think you know what we're doing next week.
Yeah, I know what we're doing next week.
Flipped.
Oh, we flipped it?
Yeah. That's why I'm like,
when did you flip it?
No, it was already scheduled like that.
Are you sure?
Yes. Because I'm hearing you talk, and I'm like,
I thought we were at the end of the week.
You right.
Off mic. Yeah, see?
No, you right.
Ha-ha, bitch.
I was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
How did I do that one?
But
That's
yeah,
fine. That's on me.
But either way, yes.
Okay, two
Next
successive.
week is happening.
Okay.
They are making one. Whether that actually ever comes out, I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough.
Wow, that was horrible. We should have done that off mic.
Oh, well.
Behind the scenes, folks. Enjoy. It's like we're making a documentary. The film is regularly played on television in the United Kingdom during the Christmas period. The film's only Christmas reference is the tune heard during Hook's driving test. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Yeah, so listen, we had our debates and stuff, or not that we didn't have our debates, you and me, about like last year about stuff like Die Hard and everything, but like, what are we doing here, guys?
Like, I never want to hear anyone say anything fucking against Die Hard being a Christmas movie if this
we
shit
have
counts.
Police Academy on the telly at Christmas.
So, fuck y'all.
What a weird...
I don't know why.
What a weird...
I have no idea.
What a random movie.
Yeah. The original theatrical version of the film was released on VHS in 1984. In Europe, it was released on VHS as Police Academy, What an Institution, which is why that name of the documentary. Police Academy 20th Anniversary Special Edition DVD was released around the world in 2004. Special features include a making-of documentary, audio commentary by the cast, and the original theatrical trailer. Police Academy What an Institution Blu-ray was released on the 1st of July 2013 as a region-free Blu-ray. This Blu-ray contains 1 disc and special features. The Complete Collection DVD collection was released in a 7-disc box set, which included all 7 Police Academy films released between 84 and 94. 4 film favorites, Police Academy 1 to 4 DVD was released in...
That's the one I got.
Yeah, in 2015... Or sorry, in 2009. Set contains the first 4 films. Police Academy 5 to 7 was released on a DVD set entitled For Favorites, Cop Comedy Collection, packaged with National Lampoon's Loaded Weapon 1, which is a good idea. We'll get there. So the future, which is literally comprising of 3 pages of notes here. This was something that they tried a lot. As of September 2003... plans were set in motion for an 8th Police Academy film to be released in 2007, after more than 13 years. Says series creator Paul Maslansky, I felt it was time to start again. I saw that Starsky and Hutch had a number of other revivals that were doing really well.
None of them good, guy.
Yeah. Well, no, but they did well. They made no sense, and they were shit, but they did well. Yeah, at least one of them did.
Movie make money?
I think it did, just based on Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson alone.
God.
Police Academy has such a great history. Does it? So I thought,
this movie
why not?
has a great history. I don't know about the franchise as a whole.
I mean, it is declining quality. The second one's cool. Third one's aight.
And then we just start fine, to
and then it
fall
just gets
right off the cliff.
Shit. Most of the main cast members were due to return, except David Graff and Billy Bird, who have passed away. Hugh Wilson was slated to direct. Leslie Esterbrook and Marion Ramsey mentioned that filming for the next Police Academy film was due to start shooting in summer of 2006 for a 2007 release. The film was shelved in October 2006. Easterbrook did mention that there was still hope for a direct-to-DVD sequel. She added that while Warner Brothers wanted to do one, they wanted a producer to get independent financing. Meaning, yeah, we'll put it out, but we are not paying for this shit.
No.
In May of 2008, Michael Winslow replied to a question about a possible new Police Academy film, saying, anything's possible. You've got to hope for Paul Maslansky and those folks over there to put it together.
No, you got to hope.
Yeah, it's up to them. It would be great to see everyone again. In a radio interview,
this.
Yeah, well,
he later added.
He's fine. He
No, I'm sure he banked all his money and he still performs.
He's fine. It's some of the other people that probably need some help.
Oh, yes.
Let's see, where the hell are we? In a radio interview on November 26, 2008, Steve Guttenberg confirmed that 8 was still in development and that he was working on the script with Warner Brothers, with Guttenberg directing, and stated that all the cast from the previous installments, except for the deceased David Graff, Billy Bird, and now Tab Thacker, would return to reprise their role. That film failed to materialize and became stuck in development hell. After 7 films in its original 10-year run, New Line is planning on reviving Police Academy series. Are they? With original producer Paul Maslansky. It's going to be very worthwhile to the people who remember it and those who saw it on TV. Maslansky told The Hollywood Reporter, it's going to be a new class. We hope to discover new talent and season it with great comedians. It'll be anything but another movie with a numeral next to it. And we'll probably retain the wonderful musical theme. Well, if you don't, then you're not making the right movie.
Yeah.
In an interview with MTV Movie Blogs on March 17, 2010, Maslansky stated that he plans to bring back some of the original cast to train with new recruits. When asked which characters he would bring back, Maslansky stated, I haven't decided which one, and I don't want to mention names and others because others will be disappointed. At this point, all I know is that I want to bring back some of the older characters to it, and maybe they'll have principal roles. Some of them. And some of them might just be, a cameo.
Dude, you could have just said the Goot, man.
Yeah.
We all know.
The Goot and probably Winslow.
Yeah. Come on.
Mm-hmm. While appearing as a guest on the July 12, 2010 edition of The Morning Show, Michael Winslow confirmed that Police Academy 8 is still in production. No, it's not. In August 2010, Steve Guttenberg revealed a script was being written by David Diamond and David Wiseman. No, it's not. On August 9th, 2010, actor-director Bobcat Goldthwait, who wasn't even in this one, released a statement urging Hollywood to reboot the Police Academy series with a new group of actors instead of the original cast members.
I need this, he later added.
Well, no, he didn't want to be a part of it.
No?
Goldthwait confirmed that Steve Guttenberg would return and that the movie bosses were trying to get Kim Cattrall and Sharon Stone to return.
I do forget that film. Bobcat's gone away from his voice and his character.
Yeah, he's not that character
anymore. He's not that guy anymore.
Though Goldthwait said he had no desire to return to the series.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't do that.
No. I don't think he does the voice anymore.
He doesn't.
Yeah.
No, he speaks like a regular human now. While a guest on the podcast The Gist, Bobcat Goldthwait said that in 2015, TMZ cornered Goldthwait on the street and, per their usual MO, this is him being who he is, asked him insulting questions to try to get him to be enraged on camera. One of the questions they asked him was, should there be a Police Academy sequel? But instead of becoming enraged, he answered with a mild no, and continued to joke, the problem is that a lot of the cast are dead, which is not actually true. He also said that if they did do it as a reboot, I think they should reboot it like they did 21 Jump Street, and make it a comedy this time. I guess that means he just didn't like 21 Jump Street. And the police are killing civilians right now. I don't know if it's really time for a wacky police comedy, He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
TMZ removed the last comment from the broadcast, because why would we want him telling the truth? In January...
Also, that doesn't work with my wacky voiceover.
Pretty much. They were just trying